guess I have to be categorical. Going down the memory lanes, we've had 25 years of uninterrupted democratic process. It shows that we're growing in the aspect of governance. It shows that we have the lead to lead by examples, and what it means is that what you can deduce from the 25 years vis-a-vis the national anthem that has just been reversed to the old order is the need to love Nigeria, is the need to wear Nigeria as a garment, is the need to believe in Nigeria, that Nigeria will be great and Nigeria is great. And the president has laid that platform by his renewed hope agenda, a renewed hope for better things in terms of infrastructural development, for better financial engineering, and making sure that from where we are to where we're going is going to be a new order, and you can only do this in unity. And our unity as means of diversity is the brotherhood that is embellished in it. That brotherhood will give us a sense of belonging that you and I are brothers, irrespective of our tongue, our mother tongue, that we must make sure that we coexist as one and begin to build Nigeria of the dream that we all aspire to have for this great country called Nigeria. And if I may just borrow the lyrics of our Nobel laureate, Professor Wole Soyinka, I love my country, I no go lie. Now inside am, I go live and die. That is a starting point for us all. I mean, in some other places of the world, they talk about God bless their country. Why can't we also say God bless Nigeria as a means and as a platform for us to grow? You see, we as lawmakers, we're your voice. We are the only ones you can call upon, and we can actually be that platform where you can be heard and all that. And you see, the House has laid certain feedback measures, and I think the first thing for us as Nigerians is our attitude must change. You know, our attitude must change towards making sure that even the smallest of things, we make sure that we do it and we do it right. You see, there's perceptions that the country itself has some embellished fundamentals. It's like the foundation is such that people are yearning for development, but your attitude towards development, if it's I don't careism, it means that the ingredients that we need for that development to happen will not. So it's an attitude thing. I mean, you go to forums and people talk about leadership. Leadership is about service. It's about your attitude to say, look, I want to serve this country. And you see in the president himself, he said, look, I asked for this job. So the first thing is I asked for this job. So whatever it entails, I will work towards making sure I succeed. So you will see even in his body language, he goes to the extent of saying, let the poor breathe. It shows that the mindset is for the generality of the people. It's service. You see, if we don't embellish or imbibe that spirit in us, we begin to lose certain fundamental things as basics as punctuality. If you say 8 o'clock, it must be 8. But if you don't have that kind of attitude, then we're beginning to miss the first fundamental basic steps. You look at other countries, there are certain things that are scheduled. When you say an appointment is 8, it must be 8. So basically, it shows some level of empathy towards leadership. And that is what we need to drive this country. You see, look, we are so blessed with natural resources that are buried on the ground. Our commonwealth is there. But because of the right attitude that we need to make sure we cultivate this, talk about insecurity. Security is local. The issues we face are quite enormous, but there are issues that if we have the right set of mind, frame of mind, these are things we can resolve. We can resolve by making sure that we're brothers. We don't see this as a northerner or this as a southerner. We work towards one single goal of making sure that Nigeria is great. You know, first is an attitude problem. Then every other things would would fall in place. Look, Nigeria is blessed with enormous resources, human capacity. Is it in terms of knowledge? We have what it entails. So these are things. So, but when our attitude changes, when we all say together, look, we must fix Nigeria, we'll fix it. For me, the it's just like a sidekick. I mean, the content of the national anthem is the ingredients that we need. Either way you look at it, it's the content that really matters. Is not from the source, but the content is what drives us and what moves us to what we intend to achieve. And you see, if you look at it, Nigeria will hail thee. That means, you know, it's like accepting the fact that you're a Nigerian, you know, and our diversity is embellished in it. So whatever source it comes from, the content really matters. It's the content that is driving us, and that is the ingredients that we need. You know, for me, if what I need is embellished in the bottle and the surface is either of any other color, is what is inside that really matters. You know, so I think that we shouldn't be diversionary and looking at whether an author. Yes, yes, we can have our own Nigerian grown anthem by Nigerian, but in this case, it's like a rebirth of a content that will resonate with all Nigerians, so that that brotherhood, that united front that we need to combat every other things that we need to develop to use in developing this country, that's the tool we need now. Thank you.